I'm talking about that 90% silver. I'm talking about that 90% junk constitutional silver, because this right here is fractional silver. Now, unfortunately, it's not simple fractional silver. It's not 10th ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce. These are 1/3 of a troy ounce, 1/6 of a troy ounce, and 1/14 of a troy ounce. And I know that might be a little bit complicated, but bear with me. Let me explain something really quick. This right here is about 1/3 of a troy ounce of silver. You would need 3 90% silver half dollars to equate to just about a troy ounce of silver. You would need about 6 90% silver quarters. I don't care if they're Washington quarters. I don't care if they're Standing Liberty quarters. You would need 6 of them to equate to about a troy ounce of silver. And then as for 90% silver dimes, whether they be Roosevelt dimes, whether they be Mercury dimes, you're going to need 14 to equate to about a troy ounce of silver. Again, doesn't matter if it's a Mercury dime, a Roosevelt dime. I don't care. Does not matter. Each of these, 1/14 of a troy ounce of silver, 1/14 of a troy ounce of silver, putting together 2/14, or 1/7 of a troy ounce of silver. Being that that's the case, on a fractional level, let's talk about the dollar amount. With the current spot price of silver being about $38 to $40, and this right here being 1/3 of a troy ounce of silver, due to the amount of silver in this silver coin, this right here is worth about $13.30, give or take. About $13 and change is what this is worth right here. It's a 50-cent piece, but it's worth over $13 because of the spot price of silver. We're not going by face value here. We're going by actual value. We're going by silver value. We're going by intrinsic value, monetary value, industrial metal value, precious metal value, because silver is both industrial and a precious metal. This right here is worth about $13 and change. How crazy is that? Washington quarter, due to the spot price, and that this is 1/6 of a troy ounce of silver, this right here, it's not worth 25 cents. It's actually worth about $6.60 currently, as I'm recording this video. How crazy is that? If you pull a quarter out of your pocket right now, odds are it's a more recently minted quarter, post 65, or post 64 really, but 65 and later, 73, 89, 94, 2006, 2011, 2022, whatever. That's just a junk quarter, an actual junk quarter made out of miscellaneous nonsense metal. This right here, pre-65, it's 90% silver. And because of the fact that this is about 1/6 of a troy ounce of silver, this is worth about $6.60. Crazy to think about. I mean, for you listening right now and me speaking right now, this is common knowledge to us. But when you hear that for the first time, or you see the numbers for the first time, and you think about it for the first time, or even if you take a step back, even if you know all this and you take a step back and really think about it, currency versus money, it is still mind-blowing to me, and I've known this for 7 going on 8 years now. So away from the quarter. Silver dimes, current spot price, times 1/14 of a troy ounce of silver. This right here is worth about $2.85 for a little 10-cent piece, for something that is supposedly worth 10% of a dollar. 10 pennies. It's actually worth about 285 pennies. $2.85.